Welcome back guys to another video, and in today's video I'm going to teach you guys how to spot knight forks in a game of chess. So we'll be going over some tactical problems here, and this is a part of the series called 99% Tactics, where I'm going over some tactical problems for you to improve your tactical sharpness in a game of chess. And first of all, I'm going to teach you guys how to spot the knight forks, and then we're going over 5 problems, and I'll challenge you guys to find the right move to get an advantage. And this is the first position we're going over, guys. It's black to move and win. This is a very easy knight fork, very easy for you guys to spot. So here we have the knight, and the first thing we have to do to spot knight forks is we have to understand how the knight moves. Okay, so in that case, we can find easier the spots where the knight can go to. So whenever we have a knight, for example here, on a light square, it's always going to move to a dark square. So the knight is always going to move to a square of a different color of what it is, of where it is now. So if the knight is on a light square, it's going to move to a dark square. So we have to be looking for pieces that are in a forkable spot on the same color of your knight, because since we move to a dark square, we're going to be hitting pieces on a light square. So the solution to this problem here is knight here to g3, and then we'll be forking the king and the rook and winning the rook at the end of the variation. But how can we spot this so easily? We know where the knight moves, and we know that these two pieces are in a forkable spot. So for a knight fork, the pieces have to be in a specific position. So they have to be either like this, separated by a square, or they might be like this. So you can go ahead and move like here and fork these two pieces. So if they are one square diagonally like this, you can fork them with the knight. If they are just separated by one square in the middle, you can also fork those pieces. Another square that you should be always looking is when they are far apart like this, but they are still on the same color, light square and light square. So you can also fork those two pieces. These two pieces from white here are also in a forkable spot, but this knight unfortunately cannot hit these two pieces and fork them, because in this position there's just no square that it can go to and fork these two pieces. So the solution to this problem is this one, and no matter what they do here with the king, you're just going to capture the rook and win material here. Okay, so that's the first problem. Let's take a look at the second one. Okay guys, another fairly easy problem to solve. We have black to play and win here, and this one is fairly easy. You can pause the video and try to find if you want, but we have a knight again, and we have the two pieces on the same color. So always remember, our knight is going to move to a square of the opposite color. So our knight is on a dark square, it's going to move to a light square. So we always have to look for pieces that are on the same color as our knight. So our knight is on a dark square, and these two pieces are on a dark square too, and they are in a forkable spot. If we move here, we end up forking the king and the rook, and we end up winning the game. So no matter what the king does here, if it moves here or here or here, no matter what the king does, we're going to be winning the rook there, and we'll be winning this game no matter what. Okay, so this is a great example, very easy to understand. The other examples are a bit harder, so let's take a look at them too. Again, another example where you should be looking for knight moves, knight jumps with forkable positions. Take a look, we have two knights here. Okay, so we should be looking for pieces that are in a forkable spot. So you can try to pause the video here. It's black to play and win. You can try to find the right move to win in this position. And it's fairly easy to find that the king and queen are in a forkable position here. We have this light squared knight, so we are looking for pieces on the same square. We can go here and fork. This is called the royal fork, where you actually hit the two royal pieces, the king and queen, at the same time. So they have to move the king here, and then you end up winning the queen. They can capture back, but it's no use because you're just winning the queen. They can do this or this, and it doesn't matter. They're going to be losing the game no matter what here. So This is what they call the royal fork, because you're forking the two most valuable pieces from white, and there's nothing they can do. They have to move the king because it's in check, and when they do so, they end up losing the queen. Here we have yet another example. In this position, it's white to play and win. Again, you guys already know what to look for, so it's easier to find. But again, we have a knight here on the light square. Try to find the right move. You can pause the video and try to find it if you want, but it's fairly easy to find this one. You're just going to move the knight here. Again, you're looking for pieces on the same color of the square of your knight. So you can jump here. In this case, you're going to play here, knight to e7. They have to move the king. There is no other move. And then you end up winning the queen. They can capture back again, but it's a knight for a queen, and you're pretty much winning this no matter what black does here. It's another royal fork where you actually fork the king and queen, and there's nothing that black can do in this position. They are going to be losing the game. Okay, here's the fifth and final tactical problem that we're going to solve today, and this one is a knight fork, but there is a follow-up, and you should be trying to calculate until the end, until you actually win material. So it's black to play and win. I'll give you some time. You can go ahead and pause the video and try to solve it by yourself. Okay, so you guys already know what to look for. It's black to play. We have the knight here on the light square, so we can look for forkable pieces, and this is the move in this position. We are going to fork the king and the rook. They will have to respond to that. And in this case, they're going to take the knight here, but after they take the knight with the queen, there is a follow-up. So you should be looking for that. You just go here and check. White has to react because the king is in check. If they don't react to that, you're going to be capturing this rook here for free. So they have to do something about this. And when they take here, they're actually removing the defender of this rook. Okay, so this rook is now undefended. Okay, so by just capturing the knight in this position with the queen, we are deflecting the queen from the defense of this rook. And this rook is now hanging, so we can go ahead and capture it with check. So white has to react against this check as well. And they're going to be in a really bad position, a really bad spot. And we are up material in this position. If you count, the pawns are equal, but we have a rook for a knight. So this is an exchange up. So we are winning this game. And that's how you spot knight forks, guys. You have to look for your knight, the position where it is. It's always going to go for squares that are on different color, the opposite color of where it is currently. So you should be looking for pieces that are on a same color so you can move your knights and fork them at the same time. Okay, so that's it for today. If you liked this video, please consider liking and leave a comment down below. And consider subscribing to the channel too, so you can receive the notifications whenever a new video comes out. And if you like this video, please do so you receive new notifications. I see you guys as always in the next one. Bye.